He was the 199th pick in the draft. A lanky, overlooked kid with a chip on his shoulder and a dream bigger than the NFL itself. Fast forward 2 decades, and he's got more Super Bowl rings than any NFL team. So how good was Tom Brady, really? Let's break it all down. Humble beginnings, the underdog story. Let's rewind the clock. It's 2000. Bill Clinton is still in office. Y2K panic just passed. And in the 6th round of the NFL draft, the New England Patriots select some guy named Tom Brady out of Michigan. And when I say some guy, I mean it. He ran a 5.28-second 40-yard dash, slower than many linemen. His combined photo is legendary for being comically unimpressive. If you've never seen that photo, pause this video and look it up right now. Trust me, you'll appreciate everything that comes next even more. Brady wasn't supposed to be a star. At Michigan, he had to fight just to start. He was splitting reps with Drew Henson, a guy who was more hyped for baseball than football. But Brady had one thing going for him: relentless competitiveness. He told Patriots owner Robert Kraft, "I'm the best decision this organization has ever made." That's not cockiness. That's belief. And it was just the beginning point, too. The rise from backup to legend. Brady entered the NFL as the backup to Drew Bledsoe, the Patriots' $100 million man. But in Week 2 of the 2001 season, Bledsoe took a brutal hit from M.O. Lewis. Enter Tom Brady. At first, it wasn't flashy. He didn't throw 50-yard bombs or run read options. What he did do was win. Calm under pressure. Smart decisions. Clutch throws. By the end of that season, the Patriots were in the Super Bowl against the St. Louis Rams, the greatest show on turf. They were 14-point underdogs. Movie camera clip idea. Show John Madden famously saying the Patriots should just play for OT. Instead, Brady drives them down the field and sets up Adam Vinatieri for the game-winning kick. First season as a starter. First ring. The dynasty was born. 3. The mind of a football genius. Brady isn't the biggest. He's not the fastest. His arm? Solid. Not spectacular. So what made him elite? Let's talk football IQ. He'd study hours of game film daily. He knew defenses better than coordinators. His pre-snap reads were like chess. His clock management? Masterclass. A story from linebacker Ray Lewis said it best. When you play Brady, you weren't just playing the Patriots. You were playing a machine, a brain. He knew what we were doing before we did it. Peyton Manning, who himself is one of the smartest QBs to ever play, once said, "The 2 hardest games of the year? Anytime I played Brady." Trophy 4. The hardware. Rings, records, and resumes. Let's talk numbers. Because Brady didn't just win, he dominated. Career stats. 649 passing touchdowns. 89,214 yards. 7 Super Bowl rings. 35 playoff wins. To put that in perspective, Joe Montana had 4 Super Bowl wins. Dan Marino had none. Peyton Manning had 2. Exploding head Brady won more playoff games than most quarterbacks even played. And he did it in multiple eras. The post, 9/11 Patriots. The 18-1 nearly perfect 2007 team. The 2010s with Gronk and Edelman. And finally, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2020. He literally switched teams at age 43 during a pandemic with no preseason and led a 7-9 team to a Super Bowl win. Against Patrick Mahomes. Go things only. Clutch factor. The comebacks in big moments. Brady's career is full of moments that feel ripped from a movie script. Super Bowl 51, 28-3 comeback versus Falcons. Down 28-3 in the 3rd quarter. The memes were already flying. Twitter was roasting. And then, he just wouldn't. Brady completed 21 of 27 passes in the second half. The Patriots scored 31 unanswered points. It was the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history. Movie camera clip idea. Show the James White touchdown in OT with dramatic music. Other iconic moments. Tuck Rule game versus Raiders. Snow Bowl. Super Bowl 36 final drive. Comeback versus Jaguars in AFC title 2018 with 12 stitches in his hand. Speech balloon. What's your favorite Brady moment? Drop it below. Handshake 6. Belichick and Brady. the NFL's power duo. For 2 decades, the question lingered. Who deserves more credit, Bill Belichick or Tom Brady? The truth? It was probably the perfect storm. Belichick crafted the schemes. Brady executed them with surgical precision. But here's the twist. When they finally split, Belichick missed the playoffs. Brady won another Super Bowl. Mic drop. Still, their partnership was one of the most dominant coach-player duos in sports history. Like Jordan and Phil Jackson, or Messi and Pep Guardiola. Globe showing Europe Africa 7. The global impact, more than just a quarterback. Brady transcended football. He launched TB12, a health and performance brand. He became a model of longevity, playing until age 45. He married supermodel Gisele Bündchen. He turned into a meme king on social media after retirement. He also helped change how athletes think about aging. His strict diet, pliability training, and obsession with sleep recovery inspired athletes like LeBron James and Novak Djokovic. Counterclockwise arrows button hypothetical. Imagine a world where Tom Brady retired in 2015. Will we still have LeBron dropping 40 at 39? Would Aaron Rodgers still be playing today? Ice Cube 8. Flaws, controversies, and the criticisms. Okay, let's be fair. Even legends aren't perfect. Deflategate suspended 4 games in 2016 for allegedly underinflated footballs. He came back and won the Super Bowl that same year. System QB narrative. Critics argued he was a product of Belichick's genius. Early playoff exits. Lost twice to Eli Manning's Giants in shocking fashion. But here's the thing. Every time you doubted him, he answered. Thinking face speculative thought. Do you think Brady would have had the same success if he was drafted by, say, the Cleveland Browns? 9. Legacy. What does Tom Brady leave behind? Tom Brady changed the sport. Period. He showed that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. He inspired millions of kids who weren't the strongest, fastest, or most hyped. He redefined what's possible in terms of career longevity. And let's not forget, he didn't go out with a whimper. His final NFL pass was a touchdown. That's Hollywood stuff. GOAT final stat drop. Brady has more Super Bowl wins, 7, than any single franchise. Microphone 10. Final word. How good was Tom Brady? Actually, he wasn't just the GOAT because of stats, or because of rings. He was the GOAT because of how he redefined greatness. He made the impossible seem normal. He turned doubters into believers. And in the biggest moments, when the pressure was at its highest, he delivered. Speech balloon. So now I ask you, was Tom Brady the greatest athlete of all time, across all sports? Or does someone else deserve that title? Let's talk about it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into sports legends. Let me know which player we should cover next. And remember, greatness often starts with being underestimated. End with a montage of Brady walking off into the sunset or hoisting his final Super Bowl trophy.